we realize that the key to achieve energy and resource conservation lies in solving the energy puzzle. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that acts as a blanket surrounding the Earth. This blanket prevents the sun's heat from escaping into space, keeping the Earth warm. But when we release more greenhouse gases into our atmosphere, the Earth gets even hotter, leading to global warming and climate change. To minimize the spread of carbon dioxide, we need to focus on 5 areas. They are 1. Power. The production of power uses coal, hydro plants or biofuel, which releases high amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere. 2. Fuel. There are over 8.5 crore vehicles in India, most of which burn petrol or fuel, thus releasing CO2. 3. Water. Supplying water, whether by pumping it up from below the ground or transporting it in tankers, requires energy. Producing this energy releases CO2. 4. Waste. Producing, packaging, transporting and disposing of products consumes energy. This energy consumption can be reduced if we reduce, reuse and recycle. And 5. Trees. The more trees we plant, the more CO2 the trees will absorb from the atmosphere. These 5 sources form the energy puzzle. When we save fuel, we contribute towards reducing pollution, and by saving electricity, we help in conserving our natural resources. When we save water, we play a part in protecting the country's water bodies. And when we manage waste, we help build a cleaner India. When we plant more trees, we help in protecting and increasing green cover. The golden rules of energy and resource conservation are handy in the exercise. Thus, appliances should always be switched off from the plug point. Only CFL and BEE 5-star rated appliances should be preferred. Use of electric appliances should be minimized. Water should be recycled and water consumption reduced to the extent possible. Waste should be managed intelligently and more trees should be planted. Efficient travel should be encouraged. Cooking should be carried out keeping hygiene in mind, and food should be eaten when it's hot. To save fuel, car engines should be switched off at signals.
Say No to Plastic is an important conservation initiative taken by United Nations and is a theme for this year's World Environmental Day. This year, Club Energy is taking active steps to be part of the global movement to prevent plastic pollution. This is critical because, unlike other materials, plastic is not recyclable and cannot be easily destroyed, thus posing many dangers to human health, wildlife and environment. By participating in this movement, we will also be a part of the national mission, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, a cleanliness drive. But first, let us understand what is plastic and why it is important to say no to it. Plastic is a common name given to a wide range of synthetic or semi-synthetic organic solid materials suitable for the manufacture of industrial products. Plastics are typically polymers of high molecular weight and may contain environmentally harmful substances like polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, etc. Now let us take a look at the various plastics we use in our day-to-day life. Plastic bottles, polythene bags, takeout containers, plastic cups, packaging items, plastic straws. We buy them, use them, throw them. Each time we buy, use or throw such plastic products, we are adding to the great harm caused by it. So, say no to plastic. And now let us see why it is so important. Did you know plastic lasts forever? Well, it takes one plastic bag more than 600 years to decompose. Plastic affects human health as harmful chemicals in it leach out and can be found in our blood and tissue. This can even lead to cancer. Plastic threatens wildlife too. Birds often get entangled in plastic while other animals like cows eat it, mistaking it for their food and die. So, Let us understand that plastic doesn't decompose. Plastic pollutes the air. Plastic pollutes the land. Due to improper disposal of plastic waste, plastic bags assemble in and clog the drainage system, thus blocking the way for rainwater in big cities like Mumbai. Plastic pollutes the water. A recent study in 2017 showed 83% of tap water samples from around the world contained plastic pollutants. We ingest 3,000 to 4,000 microparticles of these pollutants. Plastic endangers human health. Humans can be exposed to the inherent chemical additives in plastic through the nose, mouth, or skin. These chemicals have harmful effects that could prove to be cancer-causing agents or promote endocrine disruption. It can also create an eyesore that interferes with enjoyment of the natural environment. Plastic can cause animal or cattle death. Many species of marine life, birds and animals die by getting entangled in plastic debris. They either drown or choke themselves to death. Some marine species which eat jellyfish often confuse plastic bags with their natural prey and consume them. Seabirds like gulls are also greatly affected by consuming the harmful plastic material. But certainly, it's not possible for one single person to eradicate the menace of plastic. But we all together can do it by saying no to plastic. So how can you contribute to this mission of no plastic? Stop buying plastic products from today. Stop using plastic bags, plastic bottles, plastic covers, cheap plastic cutleries. Do not use and throw plastic products and plastic bottles. Carry cloth woven or paper bags from home for buying groceries or shopping. So let us take a pledge to not buy or use plastic. I, a proud member of Tata Power Club Energy, pledge today to endeavor in spreading the message of say no to plastic in my home and neighborhood. Not only by showing and educating everyone I know the importance of banning the use of plastic, but also by demonstrating it through implementing it in my daily life. I promise to continue not using plastic, and in doing so, keep contributing to the welfare and preservation of a fragile planet and everyone living in it, and create a better world for generations to come. Also, you should spread the word by canvassing not to use plastic. Make yourself paper bags in just a few simple steps, and distribute paper bags in your locality and neighborhood.